This is the beginning of the soap making reaction, and you should be able to see some oil droplets on the top surface. That's because the fat at this point has not reacted with the sodium hydroxide, and so it's not soluble in the water. We're mixing it with a magnetic stir bar in order to break that oil into droplets so it can react on the surface. This is during the soap making reaction, and the soap has started to form, and because there's ethanol in there, the ethanol is boiling off, and so you see the bubbles forming, but because there's soap, you're going to have soap bubbles. So it's starting to foam up. You need to turn down the temperature just a tad. This is the soap after the completion of the reaction, and you can see it's a slurry of a white, it's a semi-solid, and we're going to pour 50 milliliters of sodium chloride in there to what we call salt out the soap. So the soap will remain a solid. Okay, and then we're going to filter that out. So over here we have set up a Buchner funnel with a filter flask, and we have a filter set up inside there. Okay, and to start out, I'm going to turn on the vacuum, and then to seal the paper, I'm just going to squirt a little bit of water over the paper, and that's going to form a nice vacuum. The paper is going to be sucked into against those little holes. Then I'm going to pour the soap solution on top of the filter, trying to collect it kind of right in the center and let the softer fluid flow out to the outside. Okay, so we can see the liquid is being suctioned off. We're building up a pile of the soap solution. See, it's collecting down below there. I've had pre-chilled some deionized water. And measure out about 10 milliliters of that. And we're going to wash this solution with 2 aliquots of the cold water. So just pour the cold water over it. Grab what we call rubber policeman, kind of move things around. And you can see we're starting to get a white powder built up. And we'll measure out another 10 milliliters of cold water. And kind of pour that over the soap solution. You will kind of have it run through, and you're trying to pull out some of any unreacted sodium hydroxide. Again, giving it a stir as it's providing suction. Trying to again get the liquid pulled off of there. You can kind of see it's kind of a creamy, soapy solution at this point, fairly white. As it dries further, it will go to be more of a flaky solution.